KP, and welcome to the KP Jonez Experience, where we bring you all those that are living inside their passion. Today we have the magnificent Magno, an acoustic and soul artist, bringing it from right here in Decatur, Georgia. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So you know what? Tell us about yourself. How'd you get started?
Well, hi everyone. My name is Magno. I'm a professional musician in the Atlanta area. I'm a Florida transplant, originally from Pensacola, Florida, and I've been in Atlanta since '98.
So you've always had that passion. How did that passion get started, and when did you know you wanted to be a musician?
Oh man, I was 14 years old.
Okay.
I was doing a progressive dinner party, and some friends of mine were at the house, and they said, "Who plays piano?"
Okay.
And I said, "Well, I play piano." And instead of playing something that I didn't write, I actually played an original piece of music.
So you were already writing music at 14?
I wrote my first song at 14. I started piano at 6. And I think it was that moment, by that time I had written the song, I was 15, I was a freshman in high school. I decided, I think this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I got in my first band when I was 15.
Okay.
And
was it one of those garage bands? I always hear about those. Was it grunge or?
You know, funny. We rehearsed in my garage, and so technically, I guess you could say we were a garage band. But I don't think rehearsal spaces were happening yet.
Right.
In my day and age.
You just had to get where you could.
Yeah, exactly. And that may have been where the term came along.
Okay.
You know, maybe the '80s. But what have you, and I just knew right then, 14 or 15 years old, that this is the right thing, and that's been driving me since then.
So once you went ahead and made that transition, how did you then take it to the next level of something you were going to do full time all the time?
Oh man, I'll tell you, played my first stage gig when I was 16. And as the point in time in high school where I started to figure out what I was going to major in college. So moving forward, I accepted a scholarship in college, full ride in music at University of South Alabama. I was a piano major, voice minor. Halfway through, I thought, well, I really love singing. I really love performing. So I switched from to a voice major, piano minor. Kept writing songs, and I needed to get out of Pensacola. And I tried New York City, I tried Nashville, and I was gonna go back to New York City until a friend of mine said, "Hey, come visit me in Atlanta."
Ah, you came up to hot Atlanta.
It was hot Atlanta, the Olympics were happening in '96, and I couldn't believe the energy that was here.
On that energy, how does it feel when you're on stage and everybody's rocking out to the music? I know you do more acoustic, but how does that feel when you're on stage and it's just you and that crowd?
There's a synergy that starts to happen where it could be 10 people, it could be 10,000 people. I felt it on the same level with a different amount of people. It's like talking a whole different language without saying it.
Right.
And when you lock into those people, it feeds their energy, feeds my energy, and it's magical. That's why I can't stop doing what I do, because you start to relate and correlate and get into people, and people get into you, and it just keeps that whole ball of energy going. You know?
Now, for the folks out there that are working their 9-to-5s, they're afraid, they don't really know what to do. On the inside, they know they're born for the stage. They want that mic in their hand. What piece of advice would you give to somebody that wants that and they know they want it, but they just afraid to make that leap?
I'm with you. I've had the honor of being able to coach kids and adults, and like any honesty, you got to put the mic in your hand, you got to put the guitar in your hand, you got to put the hands to the piano. It's one thing to practice and be reclusive about it.
Right.
But you'll never know how to take that leap of faith until you get out and do it in front of people.
Got to go ahead and get out there.
Exactly. And you literally could practice hundreds of hours and think that you're good, No one should ever tell you that you're not going to make it or that your dream is not going to come true, because the level of dreams are different.
Right.
You know, if you have a dream to be able to stand in front of people and play music, you don't need that many people to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you said, whether 10 or 10,000.
10 or 10,000.
So for you,
Yeah.
what you got coming up soon? You playing in front of 10,000, 10, 100,000? What does Magno have coming up soon?
I can tell you that within a year, I hope to play for the amount of 10,000 people. But I got shows happening all the time. I got some shows in the neighborhood in Decatur. One at the prestigious Eddie's Attic.
Yes.
May 30th.
Okay.
And hopefully from there I'll have some more shows to promote later on in the year coming up.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you coming out to the show.
Yeah,
this has
my
been the magnificent Magno. For those at home that are trying to take what they want to the next level, you got to jump out there on that stage, grab that microphone, get your acoustic guitar,
That's right.
and you make it happen. This is KP Jonez, and this has been the KP Jonez Experience. See you next time.
Spit out. Dog. Thank you, brother.
No problem, man.
How'd that feel?
Feels good. Tell you, man, one take. You did.
I know.